everyone, and welcome back to a new episode here in the Little Painters. I'm your host Qamar Khaja, and in these episodes we do some fun and exciting ways to draw at home, and of course let's not forget our famous recycling projects. So to explain more about our episode of today, let's go ahead and have a short break and come back. Okay kids, now that we're back, sorry for the messy things that I have on the table. We're gonna do a painting project. So I don't know if you've seen this before or not, but I've seen lots of paintings and drawings on different ways to do a mushroom house. I really like it and I think it's really adorable and cute, and I never did do it. So I want to do it with you guys and see what we do as we go through and learn together. So to start, obviously you're going to be needing your acrylic colors and a cloth or a tissue to damp and clean the brushes, some different shapes of brushes. I did mention the water, right? And the water, the canson or the paper needs to be a little bit hard. This is called canson paper, and it's perfect. It doesn't need to be blue as this one. You can go ahead and choose whatever color you want as long as it's something that you like, all right? So I think this would be really nice with a mushroom house. Okay. So to start, I think I'm gonna do the shape of the mushroom, right? So to do that, I'm just going ahead and using my brush as a pen. So don't be afraid to do that. We're all artists. We all start in some way or in one way. One time, you're gonna go ahead. One day, you're gonna go ahead and start pushing yourself to do some strong things that artists do, which is using your brush and no pen is needed. So it's very easy, and don't be afraid if something goes wrong. You can go ahead and add some more color on top and clean the things that you have and need to fix, right? That are wrong things that you have. So to do that, I think I want my mushroom to have a little belly on the bottom. So I think I want it to start from here. So I'm just doing a circle like that. Mushrooms are looking like that. I think they look kind of funky, and yeah, this is nice. So I'm going with a curve like that. You can go ahead, you can already see the shape of the mushroom, right? So like that. And then let's start with the disc on top. So to do that, just go ahead and do a sad face on top like that, and then go ahead and close it and connect it to the line that you already have over here. And then you see this gap here on the top, just go ahead and connect it with another sad face like that. Wonderful. And then let's go ahead and do the top part, which is looking like a hat or a burrito hat. It's called a burrito hat, right? Anyway, the Mexican hat, the famous Mexican hat. So to do that, again, I did a curve and then a sad face like that, and then another curve on the other side. I don't think it shows, so I'm just going to emphasize what I did like that. Voila. Okay, so I think it has some hands, so small little branches of mushrooms, right? So let's do that on the side, maybe one over here. I don't want to mess up what I already have. I think this is nice. Yeah, we don't need to do another one. This is fine. So, and maybe make it longer or bigger. Perfect. So let's go ahead and start doing some leaves. Leaves? What's it called? The grass, right? The grass. Let's go ahead and do some long looking grass. So it's kind of like a mystical, whimsical place that we have. Nothing realistic, right? So with my green, I have a really dark green over here. I'm just going to lighten it up with some white. Perfect. And then I'm just doing some lines like that as I go, kind of like thorns. Okay, so I'm just going to do this, time lapse it, and come back and show you the end result. Okay, so I did my light shade. Now I'm going to go again with the same technique with the dark shade. Get the idea? So I'm just going to do this all around and come back. Okay, so now that we are done with this part, you can always go back on top again, but let's do the next step, which is the middle part of the mushroom. So we're just gonna color it, right? And to do that, I'm gonna use this nice ochre that I have. Add it, because I don't have it. And then with some white, you can do the beige color. Mushrooms have a beige body, right? So maybe something lighter than this. Oh, this is perfect. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this color on top and come back. Okay, now that I'm done with this part, the inner part of the mushroom, this part over here, the inner disc, is also beige, so I'm coloring this as well. And then the top part, we're gonna do it red, right? The famous mushroom that we all know and love. I think it's the same mushroom that is in Alice in Wonderland. Okay, so just regular old red, right? And just color the top part of your mushroom. I'm gonna do this real fast and come back. So I just wanna add that when you color, especially if you have a background paper like this one, the first shade is not gonna be perfect, or the first layer of color. It's fine, just wait for it to dry and add another top color, and then it's gonna look perfect. And even so, if it's still not perfect, just add a third layer. This is how you color if you want a sleek looking color that's very, very smooth and just one base, right? So all of this is gonna go if you add some more layers, but just make sure that it's dried all the way through to add the other top color, the other layer of the color. Okay, so I'm just gonna continue and come back. I think I'm gonna wait for it to dry, all right? And while we wait for it to dry, we're gonna have a short break to watch our special report. And maybe while you're watching the report, I will go ahead and add another layer just to save time, and then come back and do the next step.
Hello, I'm Helen Thairi. I'm 12 years old. I'm doing crochet with teacher Ghadir, and she taught us many stitches. I'm doing this little hat, and it's really fun, and I advise you to join her with crocheting.
Okay kids, now that we are back from our break, I just went ahead and added another layer. I swear I did nothing else. The cameraman, if they want to show you the footage, it's there. If you do that, you will have this clean looking effect. So now we're gonna do small little tiny windows and a nice door. So to do that, just go ahead and take whatever color brush you have that you think is useful. It needs to be thin. I'm going with a square one. You can go ahead with the round one. I think it will be better. Depends on you. And then with my water, just diluting it a little bit. And then I'm just gonna do a U, upside down U for the windows. So the color is not looking very clear because this is another layer, so that's why, but it's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and fix it later. I'm just trying to decide where I want my tiny windows. So what do you think? Is this nice over here? Let's do the door and then see how they're looking together. I want to do a funky door. I don't want it looking straight, so I'm just gonna do this. It's round. Yeah, I think I like it. I think I want to make the windows a little bit bigger. So like that. And maybe another window over here. Or is it too much if I do that? I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna do a window. So one window over here. A very small window like that. So I'm just going ahead and color the inner part, this the windows white and the door brown, and come back with the next step. Okay kids, now that we are done with the windows, let's go ahead and do this bottom part over here. To do this part, just go ahead with your thinnest brush. I think this one is fine. And then take your brown and just add some lines like that. Just make sure that you have them on the side like that, and then on the top part lined up very straight like this. It's gonna have a nice realistic effect. So again, the more you add, the better it's gonna look, so just add away. And don't forget the small one over here as well, like that. And then just add a line on the end like that, and then maybe add another color which is white and do the same lines to have a nice dimension like that. See that? Real nice. Okay, for the door, do the same thing. Add some dimension or add a nice effect by just adding some nice harsh lines, thin ones as well, like that to the door, just to make it look like a actual wood. What do you think? You like it? And then what else? So this is the end result. It's really nice. A mushroom house. So you can add some more details. It depends on how you want it. The more time you spend with it, the more realistic and funky looking it's gonna get with different colors and shades, right? So stay tuned for more fun and exciting ways on how to draw at home, and of course let's not forget our recycling projects. Until next time, I'll be waiting for you.